Nearly 40 years ago, a woman was killed in her home, and despite witnesses, leads, and investigative support, the case remains unsolved. And that is why the Deck Investigates podcast is digging into the details. The host, Ashley Flowers, joins us this morning to talk more about this case that has captivated so many people. Ashley, good morning.
Good morning.
So like I said, this case is still open. The family is still searching for answers. They're now requesting the DA, something of them. What are they requesting?
Well, it's kind of unusual because this case is actually with the DA's office. They're considered the lead investigator, which is pretty unusual. And what they're asking the DA's office to do is to do something, to do anything. The DA's office doesn't have an investigator on staff. So for many years, the case has just kind of sat there. And there has been a partial DNA profile that's been extracted. There is other evidence that there is potential for getting even a better full profile DNA from. And really all communication has been cut off from the DA's office to the family. And so as far as we've been informed or any news outlet's been informed or the family's been informed, we don't know that anything is being done. And it's, like you said, almost 40 years, and we're running out of time if there is going to be someone held accountable for Darlene's murder.
It's been 40 years. Like you said, there's DNA evidence. Talk about the importance of retesting that evidence.
Yeah, so like I said, we've got a partial DNA profile that at this point, all they need to do is direct compare to some of their persons of interest. And that just has not been done. You can't enter a partial profile into like the databases we have, but there is other potential evidence when we had experts look at Darlene's autopsy or some of the crime scene photos. They pointed out specific pieces of evidence that they think could be tested for, again, like I said, a better profile that you could upload to a database. But again, as far as we've been told or anyone's been informed, that hasn't been done.
And isn't it important to test that DNA, retest it, because with all these family DNA tests out there, you could get a link that way, especially if it's been 40 years. I'm sure those people have had families, and those families are getting tests. Isn't that part of it too?
It is. Like I said, you would have to find the profile first before you can go the genealogy route. It gets a little complicated, but it's a different type of profile than what they have already with their partial. But that's why, like you said, it's so important to keep looking, to keep retesting, because we started a nonprofit that's all about funding DNA testing. And what we've learned is that the technology is changing so quickly that what we could do 5 years ago, a year ago, is different than what we can do today. And so having somebody constantly look at these cases is so important. And that's what they're pressuring the DA's office to do, is either to get someone full-time making this their priority or transfer the case to someone who has the resources to do it.
Yeah, keeping the case top of mind as well. I got to ask you before we let you go, how do you think your podcast is influencing the search for justice and this case and the many others that you've covered over the years?
Well, it's something that I've seen over and over. It's what media does. It's putting that pressure on. The unfortunate reality is there are far more cases than there even are investigators to work them or resources. And so many times, especially these older cold cases, can get forgotten about. And what we have been able to do is make these old cases very real for people, again, very present in their lives, and put that pressure on and force it to be a priority for those who are in a position of power.
Yeah, let's just hope that pressure gives this family eventually some answers after all this time. Ashley Flowers, thanks so much for joining us this morning.